Hello YouTube! Television shows. I thought I'd share with you some of my favourite TV shows that I've been watching recently and over the years, and see what yours are and things. Possibly my favourite of all time, or one of my favourites of all time, would be 24. Do love a bit of 24. Jack Bauer, terrorists. They don't stand a chance. Yeah, 24's been good. It had a couple of bad seasons. No, I wouldn't say bad, they just weren't as good as the others. And the one they did last year, Live Another Day, that was quite a good one. And it was good to see Jack Bauer in London. That was pretty cool. And in a pub. Jack Bauer goes into a pub. And that can't end well. Anyway, so yeah, 24 is probably one of my favourites of all time. A definite favourite of more recent times, which it only finished a couple of months ago, would be Sons of Anarchy. That is a brilliant TV show. If you like Harleys, gangs, violence, it's the TV show for you. It's funny, it's brutal, it's a bit graphic at times, well worth it. And I think they're on about doing like a prequel series as well. Well, based in the early days of the Sons of Anarchy Motorcycle Club. I don't even know what I'm doing in Brighton. It's not been my best idea. So yeah, Sons of Anarchy, highly recommended. One I really did enjoy as well was, it's going back a few years, but it was called The Shield. Not to be confused with Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., of course, which is also very good. It starred Michael Chiklis and Walton Goggins and a few others. Walton Goggins is a really underrated actor. Every role I've seen him play, he's been in The Shield. He was also in Sons of Anarchy as a transvestite, which was just weird, but still a very good role. And he was also in Justified, which I'll get onto in a minute. Yeah, he does play some really good roles. So yeah, The Shield was good. That was about it was kind of about these slightly corrupt cops. That they were the protagonists, but they weren't bad cops. They were like, they would break the rules and steal drug money for a greater good, to capture these bigger drug dealers, that sort of thing. That's what that was about. And yeah, that was a similar sort of thing, really. Brutal. Had some really funny moments and quite graphic. Had a couple of good twists in it as well. Breaking Bad, of course. That was a brilliant series. I did used to watch quite a lot of CSI as well, but I kind of got bored of that because there's just so many of them. I mean, the good thing was you could kind of watch any old episode that was on, and there wasn't really that much of a running plot throughout, so you didn't really miss anything. It was just like a different case every episode. But no, I kind of lost interest in that because, yeah, there's just that many of them. Oh, didn't realise that truck had its petrol cap open. Like, open, hanging out and everything. Should ban using your phone while walking. Okay. Sorry, coming a mile off, so no worries. I was going to thank the classic Golf driver there for moving over for me, but there's more of a hazard. Another reason why I mainly stopped watching CSI was because my missus got me into Bones, which is kind of similar. It's about, forensics and stuff, but it's much better to watch. It does have a running plot throughout it, and it is quite entertaining. Got some good funny bits in it. What else have we got? Yes, Justified. Now that is brilliant. I love it. Timothy Olyphant, and he's is a US Marshal who's a little bit old school. Yeah, he's a little bit old school. He's a bit of a gunslinger, and his character is fantastic. Just the way he deals with these fugitives. Highly recommend Justified. And like I say, Walton Goggins is in that he sort of plays the main bad guy in it, and it's based on a novel or a short story called Fire in the Hole by Elmore Leonard. And in that short story, Walton Goggins' character Boyd actually gets killed at the end. But for the pilot episode, which is what they base it on, they base the pilot episode on the book. They decide to let him live, and that is a brilliant choice because he is such a good character. I'm really aware of my handguards. I'm surprised I haven't clipped anybody yet, because they do make the bike a bit wider. So yeah, that's just a few of my favourite TV shows that I've been watching, and I've just started watching, well, I say just started, I actually finished season 4 the other day, The Walking Dead. I'm quite liking that. I avoided it for a bit because it was the same with Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones. There's a lot of hype about it, everyone's talking about it, and I kind of just like, I'm just going to wait. And I did that with Breaking Bad. I didn't start watching it until sort of early last year, I think it was, or maybe late the year before. It's the same reason why I haven't watched Game of Thrones at all. I've not started watching that. Again, lots of hype. I'm just not too bothered right now. But I will get around to that eventually, I'm sure. One thing I need to carry on watching is Supernatural. I did have up to like season 8 or 9 or whatever it was, and it was starting to get a bit slow. I'll still give it a chance because that's good for a bit of a laugh. It's quite funny. Homeland. Homeland's first 2 seasons were pretty good, but after that, season 3 wasn't really that good, and then at the end of season 3, I don't know what they were thinking, and I've tried watching season 4. I've got about probably 5 or 6 episodes in, and I'm just giving up because it's just boring now. So yeah, definitely worth it for the first 2 series, but as for 3 onwards, it's not worth watching really, I don't think. Oh, a bit windy up here. So yeah, that's just a few of the my top TV shows. So if you've also seen some of them, like Sons of Anarchy or Justified, that sort of thing, then do let me know in the comments. Hope you've enjoyed the video, everybody. Ride safe. Hope you can hear me actually. It's quite noisy in my helmet with the wind. Yes, ride safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. And you could also do what Midland Rider 1991 did. At the end of his video, he nominated somebody else to do it, which I thought was a fun little idea. So, yeah.